Welcome, Taurus. Happy Valentine's week. This is the week of Valentine's. All right, Tauruses. So this is a week where a lot of you Tauruses is going to be recognizing that a Leo woman was a fraud. A whole lot of problematic situation. The energy of the cat and corporation, an international corporation, is now recognizing that a Leo woman has a fraud and have created. All right, so they're now going to be recognizing that a Leo woman has used the information that you Tauruses gave a Leo woman, the information of a Pisces. This could be a Pisces and a Leo woman has created a fraud, a whole lot of conflicts. They now recognize that you Tauruses together with a Pisces had created a fraud and gave a Leo woman some sort of a documentation information that was not for them. All right, so what we see is the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Some sort of information came out out of a corporation. This corporation has recognized that a Leo woman has done something that was not above water. They now recognize that a Leo woman and her child has created a whole lot of illusion and has created a fraud. So whoever this Leo woman is, you can see it. If you Tauruses is connected to a Leo woman, or you Tauruses is going to be recognizing that you would help a Leo woman and her child that is a Cancer to create a fraud. So you Tauruses are now recognizing that someone pulled the wool over your eyes. And a lot of you Tauruses were married to a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian woman. They are now going to be recognizing what this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian woman has done. They are now going to be recognizing that this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian woman was carrying some sort of a communication and documentation that was for a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person. They're also going to be recognizing what a Virgo woman have done. They're going to be recognizing that a Virgo woman had access to the information of a Scorpion person. Also, I see a whole lot of problems, and they're recognizing that a Aries and a Leo is a fraud. A corporation in another country is now getting to the bottom of the situation and is now recognizing some sort of a contract that a Leo had for a house was not for them. Okay, so a whole lot of these kind of problems is coming in. Clarity. They're getting a lot of clarity and a lot of information about a Leo woman. Whoever this Leo woman is and whatever is transpiring, they're now getting a lot of details and information and getting a lot of information about who this person is. A lot of you, I see that this person was trying to get some sort of a legal documentation or some sort of a documentation, and they recognize who this person is. Now, the Ace of Swords is that they're going to be also recognizing what an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person have done. I see a lot of you Taurus women is going to be using the Sword of Truth to end some sort of a contractual agreement. A lot of you women are now going to be recognized and it's now going to be seeing what was happening and what was transpiring. So truths are now going to be revealed, and a lot of people are now going to be recognizing and seeing what was happening. All right, so let's see what is transpiring. So the energy of the Hermit is here, and this is like the masculine higher self of who you guys are. And this masculine higher self is showing up that there was a fraud that was transpired, and it has to do with a with a Scorpion and a Cancer, a Scorpion and a Virgo. This situation is that truth is going to be coming out about a Scorpion and a Virgo. If a Scorpion and a Virgo had collaborated, the Scorpion and this Virgo, or they're going to be recognizing that a Virgo had used a Scorpion information and created some sort of a fraud. They're now recognizing that an Aries woman created a fraud. Whoever this Aries woman is, they're now getting to the bottom of the situation. They're recognizing that the Aries woman had a lot of secrets. Whoever this Aries woman is had gotten a whole lot of money to do something that was not above water. So whoever this Aries woman is, they're now recognizing how much money this Aries woman have. And they're now getting to the bottom of the situation and recognizing, because a bank is now investigating an Aries woman and seeing how an Aries woman has been accumulating a lot of wealth. Truth is coming out about a Leo. A Leo had created a fraud. I see now this Leo recognize that people now recognize that they are not who they say they are. Whoever this Leo is, secrets in Aquarian, and people are recognizing that whoever this Leo said they are is not who they are. And this Leo has been accessing, and a Taurus gave a Leo some sort of information. Now Scorpion and Cancers are in a whole lot of problems, and some of you Tauruses, if it's your kids, I see they're in a whole lot of problems. Scorpion and Cancers that has collaborated with a Leo, they're now recognizing. So if your friends are Scorpion and Cancers, they're now going to be recognizing that these people have created some sort of a fraud. An international corporation is now recognizing some sort of a contractual agreement. And they, you know, there is something where it's like this international corporation is going to have to be resolving a situation because they recognize that whoever this person is, because I see it's either the boss or a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person is speaking up and is advising and is showing people in authority that their documentation is being copied. Okay, and I see it's like a situation where a Capricorn person has been saying for a long time, you need to investigate the situation because my information, someone else is using my information. And it's like the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is keep on saying it. Someone is using my information. Someone is traveling on my documents. Someone is accessing my documents. And a whole lot of people are now recognizing that that is true, because now they're recognizing that a friend, and it could be an Aries or a Leo, have some sort of a contractual agreement that matches the contractual agreement of a Capricorn person. And now people are now in authority is now trying to balance out this thing, because people in authority is now recognizing that this person was speaking the truth, because this is a Capricorn person that recognized that data and information, and that people was accessing their business, accessing their information. No one would have listened until it has gone so far. And they're now going to be recognizing what was happening and transpiring. They're now recognizing that the Aries, a Leo woman and her child is a fraud. An international corporation recognized that a Leo woman and her child had created a huge fraud by accessing some sort of a documentation information and went to a country or get in a country under someone else's data and information. And they're now seeing it. They're recognizing that this Leo woman and her child has created a fraud. Okay, and they're now recognizing. A Taurus is now recognizing that a Cancer used them to get some sort of a document for their mother that is a Leo. And this international corporation is now recognizing that this Leo woman is a fraud. Now, when we look at the energy of the house, there is twice the energy of fraud is coming up. Tauruses, and it's like you Tauruses was aware of this information. You Tauruses had kept a lot of secrecy from people in authority. Sadness, because there's a lot of information is now coming out, and the international corporation is recognizing that a Cancer outbreaks for a Cancer, because they recognize that a Cancer has not been honest. They are now surprised to find out what has happened and transpired. So truths are now being revealed, and you Tauruses are really going to be recognizing that you were used by a woman and her child to get some sort of a documentation and details from some sort of authority. And they recognize that this woman and her child is not the rightful owner of this detail and information. So use international situation, and if you Tauruses was connected to this woman, whether or not is your sister or a family member, or you Tauruses was the one who gave this person this detailed information, you Tauruses is going to be in a lot of problems. Heartbreaks, because people are now recognizing how they have created a whole lot of problems for a Scorpion and its mother. People in authority is now so saddened to recognize that a Scorpion and its mother was treated so unfair, and you Tauruses have something to do with it. Whatever you Tauruses have to do with it, you Tauruses know and is now finding out that a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person, and it's coming up as a Cancer and a Scorpion, is a fraud. Okay, so you Tauruses is not going to be getting to the bottom of the situation. So a corporation institution is now recognizing that a friend or friends, for some of you is a Cancer friend, for some of you is a Leo friend, for some of you is a Sagittarian, is now in a lot of problems, because they're going to be recognizing that a corporation that a Sagittarian run, or the Sagittarian man was copying and duplicating people information, and they're now going to be recognizing. So whatever is happening and transpiring, they're now going to be recognizing that a Sagittarian man was at it's like the Sagittarian man was connected to some sort of a corporation, but the Sagittarian man was smuggling in illegal people, and they're now going to be recognizing. So whoever the Sagittarian man is someone who create contractual agreement, and the Sagittarian man was working with a Virgo man and was smuggling people illegally in a country. And it's as if this Capricorn person started to talk, and they started to hate on this person, because this person recognized that their data and information was being used. And because this person started to talk, a lot of people start to create a lot of chaos for this person and their family. So they're now going to be recognizing that this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person was right, because I see people in authority is now recognizing that their data and information was basically copied. And they are recognizing that a Leo has something to do with it, okay? Problems is here because Aquarian, this is secrets in Aquarian. Aquarian people in authority is now recognizing that a Leo has data and information of a Capricorn person. They're now recognizing this. So they're now recognizing that this Leo and their partner has been helped. A Virgo was the one who helped a Leo and their partner to get some sort of a contractual agreement to get in a corporation or in a country. It is now coming up. Problematic situation, because they're now recognizing that a Cancer, a business Cancer man, had copy and help a Leo. A business Cancer man and a Virgo helped a Leo to get some sort of a contractual agreement by using a Capricorn person data and information. Okay, so here the energy of the Five of Swords, and no win is going to be coming up. Tauruses, especially Tauruses that had access some sort of information. People in authorities recognizing that you Tauruses had and was aware that the information was not for a Cancer, and you deliberately gave the Cancer. And this is a situation where a lot of conflicts is going to be coming up, and I see a Virgo in a corporation institution, and you guys are going to be having a lot of conflicts, because this Virgo is now recognizing that they are in some sort of problems, because they have given documentation and information to a Cancer who should not have received this information. Then they are now recognizing here, because we see this is some sort of a contract by people created some sort of a contract to give people. It's like they were smuggling people. It could be an handling of people and data and information, because this is like smuggled. This is not going in the correct way. And they're not going to be recognizing what was happening and transpiring, okay? So you see the energy of the Five of Swords is secrecy, changes for an Aquarius. Aquarians, this could be authority or people in authority is trying to balance out the situation because they recognize that documentation that was for Capricorn was used. And they are now recognizing that this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person was speaking the truth, because this person has been like pulling on the bell. And people just thought that, you know, this person is just speaking out of tone, and now people are not recognizing. So I see sadness, because a Scorpion recognize sadness, and a Scorpion is, but people in authority is going to be resolving a situation for the Scorpion, because they recognize that a young Scorpion was thrown to the wolf. Is as if they're now recognizing this young Scorpion is trying to find inner strength, because they're now recognizing that a Leo and a Virgo in a corporation had there's a whole lot of conflicts, and this Leo and this Virgo in a corporation used a Scorpion and took advantage of a young Scorpion. And this young Scorpion is connected to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person recognize what they have done to their child, and begin to speak over this, and recognizing that these people was doing some illegal smuggling. And this is illegal smuggling of people and situations. So they're now recognizing, and a lot of you Tauruses is going to be recognizing, that the Aries had a lot of secrets. In your house, Tauruses, you're recognizing that a young Scorpion and Cancer is fraud. And the mother of this young Scorpion and Cancer is a Leo woman. A huge international corporation is going to be recognizing that a Leo woman has created a huge fraud. This Leo woman and her children has created a huge fraud. They're coming down on a Gemini because they recognize that a Leo woman and a Gemini had some sort of a documentation they shouldn't have had. Heartbreaks is here for a Cancer. They recognize really that a Cancer and a Leo has created a fraud. The moon is in Aquarius. The moon is in Aquarius by the Leos. The moon is in Aquarius by the Cancers. They're recognizing heartbreaks for a young Cancer. A corporation, an international corporation, is now onto a Gemini and a young Cancer, and they're now recognizing what was happening. Then we see a problematic situation for friends. If you had an Aries friend, they're going to be finding out that an Aries friend and a Cancer and a Scorpion did something that was not above water. A Gemini in a corporation institution is now going to be recognizing that a Leo was a fraud. And they're now going to be getting to the bottom of the situation. Conflicts, because I see a Libran, and some of you Tauruses is going to be in a whole lot of conflicts, because a Libran is the one that gave up a Leo and let people know what a Leo woman and her child, a Cancer, was doing. A Scorpion is going to be a situation is going to be resolved for a Scorpion, and people are now going to be recognizing how a Scorpion was treated unfairly. Then we recognize that a Sagittarian man is now going to be recognized how a Leo woman was defrauding his ex-wife or his there was a situation. Then we are now going to be recognizing that a Capricorn has been speaking the truth. Whoever this Capricorn person is was speaking the truth about fraud, illegal aliens that was coming in, and that you Tauruses had something to do with illegal smuggling of humans. People in authority is not really recognizing that the Capricorn data was really accessed and was changed. And a Libran is in a lot of conflicts, because people recognize that a Libran was the one who has something to do with accessing this person data, and a whole lot of data and information that a Libran and a Cancer have access. So at the end of the day, I see protection is going to be coming up, and I see they're now going to be recognizing the hate that people had towards a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, or the hate that people had, because a Libran person is going to be really recognizing that people were just hating on a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And I see through this Libran person is going to get in a new start, and is going to be giving up a Leo woman, and is going to be telling the truth what this Leo woman have done, because it's as if this Libran is recognizing that it was a situation of a racist play or a jealousy situation that got out of the hand. So congratulations, namaste, until next time, have a wonderful week, enjoy.